Common Sense Conservatism. I am Lincoln Chrysler. All thoughts and opinions are my own. I just wanted to get a little bit of my thoughts out on this whole Goodyear thing. If you've been watching the news, you probably heard about. You might even know more about it than me because I got to unpack a lot more of the media and the reporting. I'm not going to say that this would have necessarily pinged on my radar in the middle of everything else going on, but it has because my very best friend happens to work in the business. And I guess my understanding is that Goodyear supposedly had some training that said you could wear like social justice type of bracelets or whatever, Black Lives Matter, gay pride wristbands, whatever. But if you wanted to wear like a red Make America Great one or something like that at work, or a thin blue line or something like that, that you can't. And I guess that got out, and then Goodyear released a statement saying that this wasn't any kind of official training. This is all for employees, by the way. I'd imagine that it's up to the individual store owner. If you go in there with a red hat, or if you go in there draped in a rainbow flag, it's up to them if they want to serve you or not. Of course, I'm American, I believe in capitalism, and I think that you should just take their money no matter what they're wearing. Give them the product that they deserve, and take their money, shut your mouth, and be on the way, let them be on their way, stack paper, and get on with it. That's my opinion. But I'm not going to get into all the philosophy and stuff, because there's another conversation I'm going to have where I'm going to get into all that, and I'll be more educated on the matter because I'm going to do the research, and I'm going to be talking to somebody I trust who's in the know. And that's the difference, is that I'll be able to talk to somebody that I trust who's in the know. That's kind of what I want to get into, because this cancel culture stuff has really gotten out of hand from all sorts of different perspectives. Liberals are doing it. Conservatives are doing it. There's people that are saying they're boycotting Goodyear because of this supposed discrimination thing. The president has even tweeted about it. Here's the thing. Cancel culture can be done right. I think a good example of cancel culture done right would be House of Cards. It came out that Kevin Spacey had done a bunch of gross, creepy crap to a lot of people over the years, and it was convincing enough that he effectively doesn't have a career anymore. And they were 5 seasons into the show House of Cards, and it came out, and for season 6, whatever else you might want to say about season 6 as an ending to the show, I'm not necessarily happy with how it ended. But they got rid of Spacey. The producers and the executives got rid of Spacey, wrote him off the show, finished the show off with his wife as president, and everybody that didn't have anything to do with Kevin Spacey didn't get canceled, didn't get harmed, still got to earn, still got to feed their families, because, okay, I got it. Kevin Spacey's a creeper. We don't want to work with Kevin Spacey. You might not want to consume his movies or his TV or his products anymore. And I get that. That's what he gets for being a creep show. But you don't want to hurt people that had nothing to do with it. And the guy behind the camera, I'm telling you right now, chances are he doesn't have Kevin Spacey money. The executives and the producers might have Kevin Spacey money, but they made the right choice. The people who make props for the set or do the hair and makeup, they would have gotten hurt. Money would have been taken out of their pocket, food out of their families' mouths, if they had just scrapped the whole show because of one creeper dude. In the case of a Goodyear, I don't think that we're ever going to hear the real truth on this matter. 100%. Even if they release a statement that says, wear what you want. Or what I would prefer, don't bring any of that to work. You're an employee, wear your uniform, get the job done, go home and wear your MAGA hat, go home and wear your Black Lives Matter shirt. Do that stuff at home. That's what I would say. But we won't know how much of that was their original intent or how much of it is them walking it back and putting some spin on it and blowing smoke at people's backsides. We're never going to know. Here's what we know. Someplace like a Goodyear, they have corporate locations and they have mom and pops that happen to carry Goodyear products in addition to everything else that they carry. If you don't like Goodyear, don't buy a Goodyear product. If you see the Goodyear sign on a store and all they carry is Goodyear, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's corporate. I'm not saying compromise your values by buying a Goodyear product just to keep the place in business. Mom and pops that sell Goodyear and also sell other things, I wouldn't say that boycotting them is a good idea. A, they sell other things, so you could buy, not a Goodyear product there and still support them. But B, they're not part of the decision-making process. But if you decide to cancel your local store because an executive may have made a bad move, you're not hurting anybody that deserves it. Those people that make these kind of choices, that decide what the employees can wear and all this other stuff, they're rich, and their kids are going to be rich after you're dead. So don't screw over your local mom and pop because a company is doing something that you don't agree with. Buy the other stuff that mom and pop has. They can still sell you a pretty good tire, I'd imagine. Just not a Goodyear one if you don't want one. And yeah, so